Amber.
They saw my tum-tum!
The moon landing didn't happen.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Okay, fine. You're the queen of lolcows. Well done, you.
Did she spray Pam on the food?
That ass, though.
You're lolcows. That's what you guys do.
Welcome back to another live stream recap with Studio Deets. It's October 27th, 2025, and it's Amber's first time back on YouTube after the Rachel exposés with Emily. We did get a warning this time, though. Amberlynn Reid on her community tab, 23 hours ago. See you tomorrow, heart hands. She's back and going to pretend that nothing happened. Is that a threat? Wow, with your 2 to 9 job, how will you find the time? Suing stopped enticing? Nobody cares.
No one cares!
Rent due. Pathological laugh. Can you not, though? Nah, we're good. Thanks, poops. Smuggling incoming. Appreciate the warning. Please don't threaten us. Chaotic, aggressive, tacky, kindness, ignorant, lame, lethargic, embarrassing, repugnant. With friends like that, who needs enemies? About a day later, Amberlynn comes online and starts a live stream on YouTube. A lot of people know what they want Amber to talk about, but will she?
Hi guys. Nikki, welcome to Stream Queens. Hi. Oh my god. I am back type deal. Oh, thank you, Anxious. That's super sweet. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Did I lose a lot of members? I don't know. I wasn't looking, so maybe.
And right off the bat, Amber admits to not checking in on her members while she was gone. These are the people who pay for a service that Amber has absolutely not delivered on. She should be ashamed, but of course she's not.
Where have I been? I don't know. I needed a break, y'all. Evie, hello. Nervous? Not me. Hello, Burp. Welcome. Yeah, I just need another break. I have to continue choosing sanity, I think,
Continue? Here she goes again, acting like absolutely nothing has happened. Girl, just because you deleted a whole bunch of live streams where you went absolutely apeshit, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. They definitely did, and we all remember. Delusion has entered the chat.
Amy, hello, welcome. Filter type deal? No, there's no filter. This is literally just me. Okay, wait. Thank you. I've been trying to do my makeup a little different. No filter. I'm literally just on here from my phone.
And yes, in case you were wondering, it is a members only chat.
Here, there is a filter button. Hold on. Filtered now. That's filtered. That looks weird. I don't like that. And now it's off.
And because she's made it members only, that means, of course, that we're gonna start out with the actual Am babies. And so she gets to have some compliments. But how long are they going to last? Oh, looks like they've already ended. Are you going to pretend nothing happened? You can tell by how she's acting, they're back together. Where are the vlogs? Are we just going to not address anything?
Your blush is pretty. Thank you. New iPhone? No. Same iPhone I've had.
Let's just start this whole thing out by ignoring the chat and only responding to the chats that she wants to respond to. Yep, that tracks. Don't forget, everyone, she's ignoring her paying members.
Wow, you guys are like giving me like, I don't know. I'm gonna turn into a narcissist in a minute.
Oh, come on, Amber. You're making it too easy.
I swear on everything I love, I'm not using a filter.
Careful now, Amber. You better close that trap, or your fruit fly friend is just gonna fly right in.
How do I prove that I'm not? Wait, I feel so flattered! Stop! You guys are genuinely making me feel so good.
Hello, would you like to address anything? You can't pretend everything is fine.
Aw, thanks. So that means keep the makeup look.
I needed a break? You got cornered with your lies.
Keep the makeup look. Kennedy, welcome. I'm a Pantene ad. We're just happy to see you. I'm happy to see you guys. Hello, I am back. November's coming, and then December, like, excuse me?
Address the allegations.
Dry shampoo. Oh my god, no, I haven't used dry shampoo in a very long time.
Sad kitty.
But my hair is 2 days old. 2 days old!
Inside voices, Amber. Talking louder won't stop the questions.
Yeah, I am gonna do Vlogmas. What do I want for Christmas? Just like peace. Peace, love, and happiness. But yeah. As a former hater, I see how much you struggle with BPD and it's so real. I'm a fan now. Aw, it is real. It is real. See, dry shampoo, I just don't like what it does to my hair. It like leaves white residue and it gives me more dandruff. So I stopped taking it. Like, I stopped taking it. I stopped using it literally probably a year ago.
Not you ignoring your problems. You owe us an explanation.
Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Elise, welcome. Hello. Oh my god, so many members. Where's Romeo? He's sleeping next to Wasabi.
What happened to Rarity?
Yeah, I am creating my own piece. 2 reaction channels got canceled during your break. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, please. Look at the glint in her eye. She loves hearing that. But will she take the bait?
Is this the We're Back Together makeup look? No. I am single as a Pringle. Oh my god, Pringles sound good. Stop. Super hyped for Vlogmas. Any plans for specific vlogs? No, I'm literally okay, this is my trailer for Vlogmas, okay?
Oh, can't wait to hear this, because first you took about a month off, and then you took another 10 days off, so you must be planning and preparing for Vlogmas, right?
Hi guys. I'm over 500 pounds. I live by myself. I have 3 fur babies that I love more than I even love myself. I leave the house once a week. Besides to walk my dog multiple times a day.
If you have to tell us you're leaving the house multiple times a day, that means you're not leaving the house multiple times a day. Too many details means you're lying, Amber.
So, trailer is Vlogmas is actually gonna be boring miss, but you know what? Let's hop along and do the damn thing. Boringness is coming. I'm just saying. Why do you say your back is your butt? What?
A classic Amberlynn avoidance technique. Pretend like you have no idea what people are talking about.
Single as a Pringle is just a saying. I don't know. Rachel and Hecticon are canceled. Oh.
Now, I don't think that Amber is going to be taking the bait during this live stream, but I do want to say how gross I think it is when her babies do things like this. It's like they're going out looking for little scraps of disgusting morsels to bring back to their queen bee so that they can get a little pat on the head and her approval and acknowledgement of their existence. Really? That's what you want in life? You want Amberlynn Reid to approve of your behavior? Okay.
I don't really care. I don't really fucking care. That's my new song. That's my new jingle.
But the live chat wasn't having her little jingle, and so they started to dig in a little bit harder. What happened to Rarity? Where is Rarity? Why were Twinkie's nails grown out then?
So, yeah.
You can tell it's starting to get a little bit harder for Amber to ignore the live chat.
I will say one thing I'm doing for Vlogmas.
Where's Rarity?
I'm only going to give one hint.
So you're not going to address your community post?
I'm collabing with...
Yeah, what about that post, girl?
Another YouTuber.
Where is Rarity?
Can you try acting like you're almost 40? Girl, I'm barely 35. I will act as young as my brain feels. I would much rather act like this than act old.
So you think 40 is old? Girl, you're closer than you think. And you should be grateful for every year that you have on this earth. And you're just wasting your days away. Literally not leaving the house. Except to go to bingo, of course.
So... JB, I don't know and don't care. Is it Chantel? You'll never know. Keeping your youth is invaluable. Keeping your youth is invaluable.
Now, one might think that Amber is contemplating the statement, but you'd be wrong. She's trying to figure out what the word invaluable means. Will she get it right?
Oof, I disagree.
No, she will not.
It's so valuable because the minute I start to feel old, I'm going to act old, and I just feel like that's going to affect my mental health because I'm not being true to myself. It's valuable to be true to yourself, and if you have age regression due to trauma, as long as you take care of your responsibilities, that's all that matters. Invaluable means valuable. Oh. That feels weird to me. That feels so weird. Invaluable feels so like it means... Oh, unvaluable is probably the word.
It's truly painful watching Amber try to come up with words and their meanings.
Okay, sorry. What am I going to be for Halloween? So that's a secret. So I have like a whole costume idea type deal, type stitch. But my thing is like, do I actually want to dress up? So we'll see. We'll see. Which it makes no sense if I don't. Like, I might as well just live stream. Be like, all right, here we are, folks.
Unvaluable is not a word.
I have been a foster parent over 11 years, and you definitely show signs of reactive attachment disorder, very common in youth who grew up in foster care. First of all, thank you for being a foster parent. Like, Brianna, thank you for the super chat. Unvaluable is not a word. Oh, okay. Yeah, I grew up in foster care for more than half of my childhood, so you know how that goes.
Yes, Amber, we do know all about you growing up in the foster system. I won't take that away from you, and I'm sure your childhood was very tough. Truly. But you simply just need to stop using that as an excuse for your current day behavior. Go to therapy and start working through it.
You know how that goes, really. Nope, it's not a Willy Wonka character. My throat is burning. Drink some Diet Coke. London, don't crash out. Oh no, I'm not rocking. It's my desk chair. I like to like, I don't know, I'm a very fidgety person. So I'm just very fidgety. Were you crying? No. You're starting to talk like Alexis again. Me and Alexis don't talk like that. So, I haven't talked to Alexis on the phone since probably when I was in Wisconsin. So a year?
Okay, Amber, follow-up question. Have you talked to Alexis on any other platforms? Maybe you've texted with Alexis? Or DM'd her? Facebook message? It feels like you're manipulating language in order to get out of saying that you're in contact with Alexis.
Remember when you got struck by lightning? Stop! You guys will never believe this. How did you... But yes, kind of.
Pointless, boring story coming up. Sit tight. I'm gonna move past this.
Oh, my apartment complex, like, because we don't have storms anymore, like, at all, right? Oklahoma just decided not to have any storms for some reason. And then all of a sudden, a storm comes out of literal nowhere. And it was chaotic. It was so fast, but it was chaotic. Lightning struck my apartment and I lost internet. Now, there's stuff happening within the complex because of it. It was terrifying. Tell the lightning story. It's like so simple.
Now she's going to tell a story from the Crystal Era in which she thought that the lightning traveled through the wires in the house and somehow struck her through her laptop. Alright.
So this happened in my early 20s. I was on my laptop with headphones that plugged into the laptop, but my laptop was dying, so my laptop was plugged into the wall, and then lightning struck like right there and like hit the house. So I got zapped. I say I'm struck by lightning, but that's not really what happened, but it went through the charger for my laptop into like the headphones that were like attached to the wire, and it like zapped my ears, and it was terrifying. Like, it was very scary. Another lie. No, I actually was vlogging back when it happened. And my girlfriend at the time, she ended up calling her dad, and there was an ongoing quote that we say from that. He literally was like, well, is she toasted? Or something like that. Like, is she burnt or something? It was literally so funny, but this is probably like 12 years ago. It was funny. It was a funny moment.
And the chat is definitely getting bored at this point, so now a question comes in that is highly inappropriate, and it was definitely meant to agitate Amber. But let's see how that goes.
I have a question. If it makes you wet when people... What? Bitch, where?
And cue Amber's soapbox.
If you're talking about my TikTok is very much giving sarcasm, as in, like, you cannot think that calling me fat, like, this day and age, is gonna make me feel bad about myself. Like, fat people are beautiful. Fat is beautiful. Fat is simply a thing. And if people want to sit here and say, well, fat is unhealthy and unhealthy is ugly, well, then next time you see, like, the most beautifulest girl in the world smoking a cigarette, you can say the same thing. Like, doctors, heart doctors, cardiovascular doctors, they are, what's the word? Like, questioned. What is one thing that you would never do? They always say smoking, like smoking cigarettes and stuff. So I'm just saying, fat doesn't mean ugly, point blank period. And I will never ever believe that. So when I made that TikTok, it was very much about body positivity, and I've always been about body positivity, always. People get it confused because I'm not health at every size. That I do not believe.
OMG, who cares? When are you going to entertain us? Giving us nothing. Avoid Lynn is back at it again.
Someone's like, when are you going to entertain us? Is that why almost 2,000 people are watching? Stop.
Oh my god, how dare you question how entertaining Amber is. She has so many people in her live stream. She's so popular.
Stop. Am I gonna address anything? Like what? Like what?
That's right, Avoid Lynn. Pretend like you don't know what they're talking about. Nothing ever happened. Everything is great.
Just because someone's like lip syncing to a song and they like look pretty doing it and they look confident doesn't mean it's a thirst trap. If you think it's a thirst trap, that means you must think I look good doing it. That's just the way that I feel
Like, what? Are you for real?
Happy birthday, Viola! I hope you have an amazing one. I hope you have so much fun.
You know exactly what we want you to explain. Come on now. You are insufferable.
I mean, for real, if I was boring, there wouldn't be that many people watching. That's just like the way I feel.
So at this point, the chat is getting even more angry at Amber for ignoring the important questions that they're asking. They are angry that she's talking about anything but the allegations.
No crash out. Just a girl being a girl. Just girly things.
Now at this point, you can see something changing in Amber's attitude. She doesn't want to address what the live chat wants her to address. So she can go in one of several directions at this point. She could get angry. She could crash out. She could start to cry. Or she can try and get some sympathy from her live chat, make them feel sorry for her. So which one do you think it's gonna be this time?
To me, the perfect body type is like...
Ah, I see we're still practicing avoidance and deflection.
Goddess. The goddess body. You know? They're overweight, but like they have curves in like all the right places. Like that's what I want. I never want to be skinny. That is not a goal for me. Never has been, ever. I like the look of being curvy. So can you just imagine how... like, my makeup would look even... oh, I don't even know. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I just said body positivity, but you're your own worst enemy 100%. But, I don't know. Why is everyone, like, you want to love yourself, and sometimes you do, but, like, you're your own worst critique. You're your own worst critique. Like, why is that?
And at this point, I think that Amber has decided to go with the sympathy card. And, oh, she is going to do something now that, honestly, it left me speechless what she starts talking about. And I'm not going to keep all of it in. I'm sure it was very triggering for a lot of people. I would actually be surprised if this live stream stays up because of it. And I'm not going to let Amber do that here. So just know that I am removing a section of this live stream because it was inappropriate for Amber to bring it up. It was inappropriate for her to use it as a ploy for sympathy, and that's what I think it was. And I'd also like to say that I'm sorry to anyone who was caught off guard by this. It really was out of the blue and overly personal. It really did feel like Amber was weaponizing her mental health in order to avoid the topics at hand, right? She didn't want to talk about Rarity. She didn't want to talk about Emily, the allegations, none of it. So instead, she did this. It is so inappropriate what she did, so.
Stop treating us like you're a therapist. No, this channel is about my life, and me telling you guys about that is no different than me telling you guys, oh, I had COVID 6 months ago,
The fact that she just compared the story she told to someone saying that they had COVID really just shows who she is as a person. Those two things are nothing alike. She doesn't have empathy. She doesn't understand what it means to really have feelings. Because if she did, she would never have just said what she said. I am just so completely disgusted by Amber in this moment that I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what the right words are for this. I'm usually good at coming up with the nouns and the verbs and the adjectives, but yeah, I'm speechless.
And people should be allowed to speak up about mental health. That's just sad. People should be able to talk about it whenever they want, wherever they want. And feel free to do that. My update, you guys, is I have been healthily taking a break, and I'm just so at peace with life right now, and I'm happy, and like things that don't make me feel good, sometimes it takes a million tries over and over and over, but things that don't make me feel good, like, you just have to say bye to those. And I think that's why you guys have been seeing so many breaks for me lately, because YouTube doesn't always make me feel good at all.
Who are you even talking to? Are you going to provide consistent content, your job, for your paying members and other viewers? Amber, do better.
Literally love being on semaglutide, Ozempic, like whatever the fuck they were calling it at the time, you know? Whatever I was put into my body, I loved it. But I also hate it at the same time. So it's nice, like, when you're on like semaglutide and such, it just feels freeing not to rely on it so much. It's pretty great. When I eat less, I lose that swelling all over my body. So it makes breathing better. It makes talking better. It makes just moving better. It makes walking better. It makes everyday things just better and easier. And it just feels so good.
And little did we know that Amber was just about done with this. She didn't want to deflect anymore. She didn't want to talk about Ozempic or whatever she could come up with to avoid discussing what the chat wanted to talk about. Amber isn't going to get away from the allegations. You can see it in her eyes with each new live stream. She's starting to understand that she can't just ignore us anymore. Her past is finally catching up with her. And I don't know what she's going to do next.
Stu said, there has to be something else to talk about, girly. Oh my god, I've talked about so many topics. So many topics. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to give you guys a little update, and I'll see you guys in my next live stream. Bye.
And just like that, Amber was gone. She quit. Out of absolutely nowhere, it seems. There was no rage, and there was no crash out. There was a huge sympathy grab, but, well, the live chat wasn't so happy with her for doing that, and frankly, I don't think anyone is. I don't know what Amber is going to do next, and I don't know if Amber knows what she's going to do next. But one thing is clear, and that is that she can't keep doing YouTube the way she always has. Her past behavior has finally caught up with her, and she can't run away from it anymore. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens next. And in the meantime, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.